Hola amigos, and welcome to my publication day vlog. It's the 17th of January and my book Falling in Love at Nightingale Farm is out today. I've got all kinds of fun things planned for this evening, but quite a bit of work for the day. So far I've had my breakfast, I've showered, and I've brought my dogs out. It is an absolutely gorgeous day, but it is freezing. You can see that there's still frost on the ground here, so I'm looking forward to getting back home and into the warm with a cup of tea. Then I've got a blog post that I want to write. I need to sort out a newsletter to go off hopefully today, if not tomorrow, and I need to prepare for my live, which I'm doing this afternoon with the lovely Genevieve, whose channel is My Complicated Life. Make sure that you check that out if you haven't already. She does all kinds of awesome vlogs and I really enjoy her content. I've also got quite a lot of social media type stuff to do as well, so I will take you along with me. But the most exciting thing that I need to do is when I get home, I get to open up the parcel with my author copies of the paperback of my book. So I'm really looking forward to that. Hi there, I got the short filmed that I needed to, and I posted that on all the social media. I've also been sharing all the social media stuff which my publisher has been doing. They've been doing an absolutely brilliant job. They've got loads of great graphics going. Just having a little cup of tea here. My lovely family made me the most gorgeous card for today, and they got me. This is Ali Hazelwood, Loath to Love You. This is a collection of 3 novellas that she did. I'm guessing that she wrote these before The Love Hypothesis and Love on the Brain, but I'm a big fan of her writing, so this was really good. I'm looking forward to curling up in bed with this later. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely brilliant. So that was a really nice surprise today. Yeah, so I'm just kind of having a little bit of a relax and working out what else I need to do before I get set up for the live that I've got. And then, yeah, I think I'll do the live and then I'll get the other bits done after that. But I need to be finished by about 5:30 because we're having date night tonight and I want to get started cooking early for that. So I'm going to get on and I will catch up with you again later. Right, I'm all set up for my live, I think. Got the microphone, got the little camera going. I've also, because it's so cold today here, I've got my blanket and I have a heater on underneath the table to keep my legs warm. The kettle has just boiled as well for a cup of tea. So I put out a call out a couple of days ago on all of my social media channels for some questions for me to answer during this live, and I got some really good ones. I also got some very tricky ones as I was reading through them just now, so we'll see how I go with those. I've actually been very organised. I've managed to get them all set up so that I can get them to show up on the screen during the live, so that's cool. And the only thing I'm a little bit nervous about with this live is that it's going to be on Facebook as well as on YouTube, and I've never done that before, so fingers crossed that it all works okay. I did used to be really nervous with lives, but I've got a lot better now, basically because everything that could go wrong has gone wrong for me in lives before. So I'm kind of like, well, I survived, you know, it happened, I moved on. So yeah, I have a lot of experience of a lot of things going wrong with lives now, but this one should be really fun. I haven't ever done one like this before, and it's going to be really lovely to have Genevieve there as well. So yeah, it should be really fun. Today it's just going so quickly and I feel like I've still got quite a bit that I'm wanting to do for the launch, but we'll just have to see what I can get done, because most important thing, I'm afraid, is date night tonight. I am really looking forward to a lovely relaxing evening with my husband, so I will plow through until 5:30 and then I'm switching off. Okay, I will catch up with you after the live. Hello again. It's about 5:20 now and I am like all done with work, which is lovely. The live stream went really well. It was so nice to have Genevieve there. I'll make sure that I link her channel down below. We had a great time answering all the questions, and then I wrote the blog post and got that up on my website, and I sent out my newsletter. I don't send out a lot of newsletters at all. You wouldn't be bombarded by any means, but if you would like to sign up, just go to my website, which is www.emma-bennett.co.uk, and you'll find the link to sign up there. The link to do so is also down in the description below. So I thought that I would share the blurb from the back of Falling in Love at Nightingale Farm with you. When I was self-publishing my books, I used to write my own blurb, but my publisher does it now, and it's really interesting to see what they write and what they pull out from the story as what is kind of pertinent and the important themes. So it reads, Polly Pressman just got fired from her hectic 9 to 5 job in London. She's pulling pints in a dingy pub to pay the rent when she gets a phone call that changes everything. Her mum begs her to help an old family friend John with his struggling farm down in Kent. Polly's business skills might be just the thing to turn the place around. Polly arrives at Nightingale Farm trying to make a good impression in her best pair of heels when she hears a furious shout. A very angry but not entirely unattractive man strides forcefully towards her, demanding to know why she left the gate open. John's gruff-but-hunky son, Mark, thinks Polly clearly has no business being on a farm. She's a city girl. What can she possibly know about mucking out animals? But Polly comes up with some great ideas to get the farm back on its feet. Then one night, after too much of John's homemade cider, Polly and Mark find themselves alone and unable to deny their attraction. The next morning, Polly is embarrassed to realise she has no idea how Mark really feels. Was it just the cider talking? Then she discovers a shocking secret. If she speaks up, she risks ruining everything with Mark, but keeping quiet would mean John could lose everything. Polly must own up to the truth and her feelings if she has any chance of making things right and finding true happiness at Nightingale Farm. So, right, I am done for the day, and it is going to be time for date night. There is a bottle of wine chilling in the fridge. We've got some nice steaks, we've got a cheesecake, and I'm going to choose, I think, like a romantic comedy film to watch, and then I'm going to read some of the book that my boys got me today. That should be really nice. Thank you so much for joining me on this vlog today. It's been really fun actually to kind of vlog some of the things that I get up to on publication day. Oh, I nearly forgot the most important thing about publication day is how many times an author checks the Amazon rankings. And I have to say it's at least every hour. It doesn't necessarily change in that time, but it is at least every hour, and it is very, very hard to control how many times we refresh that Amazon page. Thankfully, Falling in Love at Nightingale Farm is doing really, really well. It's done big jumps up the rankings today, so hopefully that will continue into tomorrow. I will be joining you for another video on Monday. That is probably going to be some kind of productivity thing, but I haven't quite decided what it's going to be, but keep an eye out to see that coming up. And as always, my live writing and productivity streams are on Thursdays and Fridays at 3 p.m. GMT, and it would be lovely to see you there. I will catch you in the next one.